Look, let's get across the rest of the day's markets with Ed Boyd. Ed, yesterday we heard there are a host of big mining companies' quarterly reports out and coming. Who was out today?
There were some pretty big companies out today, Ross. The one most people would know is the oil and gas major Woodside, iron ore giant Rio Tinto, and the gold miner Evolution. We'll start with Woodside, which is Australia's largest energy business. It lifted its quarterly revenue 21% to $3.7 billion due to higher average LNG prices and cargo sales from its Sangomar field off Senegal. Woodside also reported record production thanks to Sangomar. It's also announced plans to delist from the London Stock Exchange to save on admin costs. Only 1% or so of its shares are traded on the LSE, so the final trading day for that will be November the 19th. World's largest iron ore miner, Rio Tinto, lifted its Pilbara production and shipments by 1% in the September quarter when compared to the same time last year. Now, Rio said it's working hard on its Simandou project in the African country of Guinea. There's a workforce of 10,800 people currently building the Simpfer mine, rail and port. First production is expected next year. Rio slumped a little bit today. Evolution's gold production in the quarter was better than expected. It also announced some new drilling results for 3 of its mines based in New South Wales and Queensland. So Evolution was one of the top performers on the stock market today, up almost 7%. Now, the local market opened lower this morning, falling from its record high. Most stocks were in the red. Most sectors were in the red. Tech companies and retailers were the worst of the bunch. Bank stocks, though, and property REITs lifted. ASX 200 finished the day down just 0.4%. Now, gold stocks, they were the best performers by a mile. 8 out of the top 10 companies on the market were gold producers. Here's 5 of them. You can see Regis had a pretty good day of trading, but Westgold, Resolute, Gold Road and Perseus all finished higher. Now, apart from gold companies and the Bank of Queensland, other tops included the property REIT Cromwell, the fuel refiner and retailer Ampol, the retail conglomerate Premier Investments, which is controlled by the billionaire Solomon Lew, plus the financial services company Insignia and the airline Qantas. Here's a look at the major banks, which most of them lifted today. CBA held its annual general meeting in Adelaide this morning. Its chief executive, Matt Commons, said Australia's economy is still recovering from the shocks of the past few years, saying that while inflation is falling, it's persistent. Now, Macquarie held its AGM earlier this year, but the other big 4 banks will hold theirs later in the year in December. Education provider IDP kept falling after releasing a poor market update at its AGM yesterday. Intelligence software maker Nuix was down too, along with the medicine maker Mesoblast, litigation funder Omni Bridgeway and the lithium miner Pilbara Minerals. And Ross, that's markets.
Thanks so much, Ed.